Super Monkey Ball is a franchise that is very close to my heart. I don't remember when it came into my life, it was always just sort of there. Sometime in elementary school, my mom got me Super Monkey Ball 2 for the Nintendo GameCube, and it soaked days of life out of it. Getting stuck on story mode stages, playing the party games with my brothers, watching the cutscenes, all these attributed to making this unique, arcade puzzle platformer a mainstay at sleepovers and gatherings. But sadly, somewhere along the line, Super Monkey Ball lost its luster. With the gaming ecosystem changing, so did Monkey Ball. Gone were the tight controls and replayable party games, and here were gimmicks and shallow mini-games. Touching, stepping, tilting and tumbling, bouncing, jumping. 4 years into the franchise's existence, it was evident that the series was headed down a narrow path, veering for fallout, and wouldn't reach the same level as Monkey Ball 1 and 2 ever again. What's good, my nigglets? It's Dano the Artist, now in review form. Like I said in the intro, Monkey Ball is a franchise that's near and dear to me, and it hasn't really been great in a long time since these two were around. Back in 2019, we got Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, which for some reason is a remake of not 1, 2, or even Adventure, but rather Banana Blitz on the Wii. A very tone-deaf choice, seeing as a lot of the Monkey Ball fanbase, or Monkey Ballers if you will, have been very adamant about a return to form for the last over 15 years. I even contributed to an Indiegogo for a game that was set to really nail down what Sega's been fucking up for the last 15 years. Kinda similar to another game that comes to mind. We've been hungry, and I'm sorry Sega, these Monkey Ball stickers ain't gonna cut it. At E3 2021, we finally got the announcement that we've been waiting for. A true return to form. A remake of 1, 2, and a little bit of deluxe mixed in there. And now the game's out, for digital deluxe owners at least, and we're getting our grubby little monkey paws all over it, or hands. I don't really know what monkeys have. And as a monkey baller, I have a lot to say. So, sit back, relax, grab a banana split, and join me as we see where this next installment takes us on this zany course. Does Banana Mania reach its goal, or does it fall out? Well, we're gonna find out, as today we're gonna go balls deep. Starting things off, Banana Mania takes a story mode approach that is, quite simply put, Monkey Ball 2's story mode dumbed down. That's not necessarily a knock against it, as the core gameplay is very close to how I remembered it. A lot of skips are easily pulled off on both versions, but there are some slight changes to the levels to make them more approachable. Most notable for me was Arthropod. Whoa, seeing this thing in HD feels odd, like saying hello to an old friend. Or an enemy. Which got rid of many of the gaps that may have made this level originally frustrating. God knows it was for me. However, if you were wanting some of the challenge back from the original stages, story mode and challenge mode, there is an unlockable original stage mode. Now, these changes to the difficulty are quite minor, and I found myself still getting stumped on some that used to defeat my run as a kid.
I want to die.
But now going back to Super Monkey Ball 2 for this review, I found that the same difficulty is apparent through each game, with some levels being easier to beat on the original. Needless to say, I'm very happy with the core gameplay of story mode and challenge mode. I won't go on about challenge mode as I find it's just a representation of the core gameplay, so yeah, it's good. You move around and that's it. I can play this game one-handed, which also means I can eat while playing a churro. Where my first critique comes in is with the aforementioned story mode cutscenes. When I said it was dumbed down earlier, it had to do with this mode's namesake, the story. Now, don't get me wrong, there isn't much that captivates in terms of a story about some monkeys and a banana horde, but I feel like the new approach of what is basically a puppet show, but with little monkey cutouts, is far inferior to Super Monkey Ball 2's cutscenes. Now, obviously, remaking these cutscenes would take a lot of work, and would probably have to shoehorn Yan Yan and Doctor in there somehow, as they were in the cutout scenes. But I mean, you can play as a Sega Saturn. I think continuity is the least of their concerns. What really gets me is that the charm is gone. Gone is the exposition that explains most of what's going on coherently. Gone is Bad Boon being a pervy incel. Gone is the hilarity of Nosebore or the bathhouse episode. Instead, what we got is a shallow representation of what came before. Oh what, you thought this review was going to be all bananas and sunshine? I hold this game in very high regard, so it will be judged with a very high standard. So yeah, story mode's great, 8 bananas out of 10. Accessibility is something that I also can't overlook. Camera controls, slowdown feature, time limit increase, jump button, These all can make it a much easier and approachable experience for newcomers and veteran gamers alike. There's also customization, a series first as far as I can tell. That means I can finally put II in some fresh drip.
Dude has a Supreme shirt. How could he not be dripped, dude? II drip.
It's very apparent that the developers want this game to have life past the initial playthrough of story mode, so it's packed with unlockables and missions out the wazoo. There's even an online ranking system with leaderboards for all levels and even the party games. Speaking of party games... So, one of the main appeals of Monkey Ball 1 and 2 were the abundance of highly replayable party games. Super Monkey Ball 1 had Monkey Billiards, bowling, golf, fight, race, and the classic, Monkey Target. Just a year later, Super Monkey Ball 2 would improve on all these party games and add new unlockable games such as tennis, dogfight, soccer, baseball, shot, and boat race. All of these party games return, and for the most part hit the mark. Monkey Billiards, for example, was surprisingly a little more intuitive, as you can now see where the ball you're hitting is going to go, at least for a short distance. And as much as I miss the saloon from Super Monkey Ball 2, that really isn't something that matters. It's just a personal preference. But another personal preference that I want to point out is that there are no monkeys in these balls. In 1 and 2, each ball had another monkey in it, similar to how you have your monkey in the cue ball. This really means absolutely nothing, but I just loved the idea that these monkeys were trapped in these capsules against their will, forced to play endless games of pool while other giant cowboy monkeys watched them suffer for sport. It's a classic. Monkey racing has also seen an improvement. Turns are now way easier to pull off, and you don't find yourself dying nearly as much. However, this does come at a cost, as the sense of speed has been toned down tremendously. Still, it's every race from the first 2 games, so you're really eating good. Except they took the giant fish out of Submarine Street, 7 bananas out of 10. I have some bad news to share. This game does something terrible. Something so devastating, it makes Monkey Ball 1 and 2 shiver in fear. They committed the cardinal sin of fucking up Monkey Target.
Fallout!
Monkey Target. Straight up, is a classic. So much so that it returned in every game. But even so, Monkey Target has been in a rough state for a long time. It's simple. Go down a slope, fly off into the distance, and try to land a bullseye on the appropriate target, gathering bananas and power-ups along your flight. In Monkey Ball 1 and 2, controlling through the air takes simple adjustments, and in the occurrence of stalling, a little blurb will show up on your height meter. You quickly adjust towards the sea, and you're back picking up speed. Tilt up again, and you're off on your way. In Banana Mania, the trouble starts as soon as you start rolling. There's no sense of weight or momentum here. You just roll, and there's this weird jank to liftoff, almost as if it puts you in the state where launching is predetermined. Like, okay, just look at the side-by-side comparison of the two. I haven't touched on it much, as I think the overall art style of this game is cute, and matches the fun, bright aesthetic that is associated with the franchise. But come on, man, why does the ocean look like extreme blue?
Maybe I can help, Slice Dog!
Lucy, but I'm no match for that game. No sharks.
Don't worry, bro! Well, Lucy gonna stream it hardcore!
No way!
Hop on! It transports you!
Fallout!
Hey! Let's go surf the internet!
Well, what should we do with all this extreme blue?
Spray it in your face
and slam it!
Falling to your death was also better to look at, which, as weird as it sounds, is true, as you saw your monkey falling to the depths below. Now you just see blue.gif. The sad part is, it's only the beginning, as once you take off, the disappointment really starts to show. I'll let the footage speak for itself, but the main thing to take away here is how much I struggle in Banana Mania. Even after using light tilts on the control stick, I still went away not knowing if I completely understood the controls. It's Monkey Target. You move around with the control stick, that's it. And that's my biggest issue. In a game that's core gameplay has been cleaned up so precisely, when your party games, the thing that people come back to casually, are seemingly built off of a completely different engine, there's an apparent disconnect. The last thing I'll touch on is Auditory's Stimulus. Monkey Ball 1 and 2 handled momentum great, not only in a physical sense, but in an audible sense as well. I'll let you have a listen to I running in each game. Notice the heightened steps at higher speeds, and the sizzle of your ball as it sparks from the friction of rolling too goddamn fast. The wallops of hitting walls, the cries of I getting yeeted into the stratosphere. At least we do get Yahoo! Now I know, it doesn't affect the core gameplay experience, but I can't help but feel that it's lesser. And it doesn't take away from it or anything, so it doesn't really piss me off.
Yes!
But here are some things that do.
Uh-ohs. Uh-ohs. Uh-ohs.
Why do I have all this DLC if I can't play as them in party mode? You put all this time and resources into unlockable characters, customization, DLC, but I can't choose it or customize before a game. It's all on the customization screen in the main menu, inaccessible anywhere else. Why can't I change between the original OST and the new OST while in story mode or party mode? Or have a music toggle for different stages or party games? Some of the new songs are bangers and I'd love to hear them, even if it's random. Why can't I play party games online? It's 2021 and I feel post-pandemic, multiplayer games need online functionality to thrive. It doesn't need to rely on online, but it should definitely be available. I don't feel like these are nitpicks. These are quality of life improvements that games have standardized over the past 15 years that I feel this game heavily needs in an update. A banana with a brown spot or two, that's fine. You get past it. But when the banana starts to get covered in them, you throw that bitch in a blender and make a smoothie.
And that's why, at the end of the day, I call this review Banana Mania Has Me Split. Firstly, because of the pun, but also because I feel that Monkey Ball has been dormant over the last couple years. And seeing as Banana Blitz HD marked a rebranding, the next step for the franchise, it feels more like these remakes and reimaginings are simply half steps, here to get the ball rolling for the next big leap in the series. But we're still waiting for it. We're still waiting for that leap. I'll say Monkey Ball is back. I'll even say it's the best it's been in a long time, but it's really hard for me to say that it's better than ever. The core groundwork is here, but what Monkey Ball needs as a franchise going forward is refinement. Small tweaking and polish to not just make this banana clean, but to make it shine. I still love this game at the end of the day. I love this franchise. It has its highs and lows. I think it's in a very good place. Pass a Joy-Con, share a banana, and pat yourself on the back for making it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Now Sega. Billy Hatcher, please. We got Monkey Ball 1 and 2 behind me. They're both very good games. A GameCube, because I love GameCube. And Banana Blitz, which is trash.